As your powerful manifestors, manifestation mentor, one of the questions is saying, and my students, that it's been years that I haven't really written in my journal. And so I had a challenge on how I write. Sometimes my penmanship is unreadable. Will this self concept that I am teaching you, that I am teaching them, still be working? My short answer is yes. Okay, because there are process to this. And also, since 2019, I've seen my mentors who carry literally their journal. It's not a journal, it's actually, this is why I say it will still work, who carry literally a printed copy of his goals. My personal mentor, when in 2019, carry his $1 million self concept everywhere. Okay, but what I teach you now is what I call the beauty elite process, because there are lots of process in this. But if you are willing to learn this, the link is in my bio. But let's dive deeper to the questions. The question is you are not going to write your self concept, the one that I teach you to write. Will the manifestation concept, the blueprint, is still gonna be working? The answer is yes. You are going to write this and type this in your computer if you cannot really write it. And I will explain to you the disadvantages, but let's go in the advantage first. You put that in your computer and then print it out, and you might going to end up carrying a paper because you cannot write it. So I assume that it will be on in a white paper, right? Reason being, I said that it's still gonna be working because I seen that way back on 2019, right, he carry his $1 million self concept. It's not the same in the way that I teach it now, because my one is, I've learned this from elites, of the elites that I paid tens of thousands of dollars to get into the university. So this is the blueprint. Yes, it's still gonna be it's still going to work regardless if you're not going to right hand, but it might take a little bit of time, because I remember my mentor, he write his $1 million self concept, and then that was 2019, and I witnessed him that unfolds in 2021. So there was like over nearly 2 years when that happens. But what I noticed is my one takes only months. Okay, the biggest manifestation that I manifest, it took 10 months, 12 months. Okay, but if it is just a tiny thing like losing weight, meeting your right person, and people changing their behavior towards you, and controlling the weather, and manifesting the business structures and the people, that takes weeks. Okay, I am a powerful manifestors. Since I was young, I can remember that I can just vividly daydream and imagine, and then months later, it's arrived. And then took, that's why I'm here and call myself a 5D powerful manifestors. Since now, I really confidently can say that everything in my life that had happened, I manifested this. And I have a story, the whole story of it. Like, how did I become, how did I meet my ex and have two girls? That's my manifestation. How did I started business in here in the very first time. That's, I'm not even a year in here. I just write that down when I was in the Philippines. How did I meet my editor in the book? How did I become an author? And how did I become an international awarded businesswoman in 2024? How did I meet my partner, now the one that I have now? And how did I being mentored my long time mentor that I dream of, Brian Scott, in this community? And how did I now dream of, so I have a long list. Let's put that together. And now I can say I've opened a community. Very specific in activating your $1 million or pounds blueprint. And this is where I teach my offer, where I had that is valued as 8,888 pounds last year. And so I think that it would be helpful for the community and for everyone who is in alignment, who really wanted to manifest their journey, their best-selling author, their coaches, their mentors, their mentoring space, and how to grow your community. Okay, this is my invitation from me to you, that if you want to activate yourself, uh, deeper, delving deeper, and really like a brain surgery in your subconscious, I invite you to access the vault of activations after activations and scripts, my handwritten scripts that I wrote on how I manifested the Millionaires Timeline Mastery School community. I'll be so happy to journey with you and activating you to your millionaire timeline this year. I believe in you, and I hope you believe in yourself too. Everything is possible and everything is aligning for you this year. And everything is in your advantage for your highest good, for your highest timeline, and for the good of the whole humanity. This is your millionaire mentor and activator, Aurel Flow. Until next time.